The dawn of YouTube as one of the most popular and sought-after media platforms today has been instrumental in how life online can be. But back in the day, trick shots and did you know videos were the hype, which is why the YouTube channel How Ridiculous became as they are today. But there's a lot to unpack behind these men who have given us several awe-inspiring videos. So today, let's find out more about the guys behind How Ridiculous. They're one of the earliest YouTube sensations that are still active today. YouTube was established back in 2005, and in a few years later, the How Ridiculous channel was founded in Perth, Western Australia. The founding members were Brett Stanford, Herron, and Scott Gaunson, who first met at church. In an interview with Perth Now back in 2015, the group shared how they got wet after church service and made fun videos consisting of trick shots and sports. Although they're well known as a trio, How Ridiculous initially had a fourth member named Kyle Nabel. This group of young men was fascinated and inspired to do American backyard basketball tricks, but they're mostly known for their experiments of dropping various objects from great heights. They've partnered with a non-profit organization for their works. Because of their huge platform, the dudes of How Ridiculous took it upon themselves to help those in need and the less fortunate. They decided to focus their efforts on charity after someone offered their group money after their first video. Make no mistake, we do our basketball shots because they're a lot of fun, but we also have a great purpose behind it. Brett shared in an interview with the West back in 2011. As a result of our videos, we want people to go away living unselfishly and giving generously out of what they already have. Our hope is that many people decide to take this opportunity to donate and not let it pass them by. They've partnered with Companion Australia, a non-profit organization that sponsors children and even works with an associate group to help moms and babies in the Philippines. An excerpt from their website read the following. Compassion sponsorship works by giving children love and support, health care and education, and the opportunity to discover God's love. Gives them a brighter future so that they and their future children can live free from poverty. There are also an array of options to choose from to help these children, which you could access at companion.com.au. Their first video is about basketball shots. How Ridiculous's first video upload on YouTube was titled How Ridiculous Basketball Shots. It is 4 minutes long and has 300,000 plus views. Like many young men of their age, they were just fooling around and wanted to do better than what they've seen on the internet. Instead of playing around the dinner table, we decided to go extreme. Stanford shared with Perth Now back in 2015. We played outside and all around Perth to achieve an epic result. It was a lot of fun. If you check out some of the comments on the video, some of the viewers have already seen what the future holds for these guys and even foretold their popularity. They even pinned a comment from a year ago by YouTube user Malice Cobalt that said they had no idea what they had coming. Another user with the handle SIAHWG wrote to, "You boys are going to make a fortune," from a decade ago, and suffice to say, SIAHWG wasn't wrong on that one. Luckily, the How Ridiculous crew gives their share to charity. They have a massive following. Since its establishment in 2009, the group has amassed 6.4 million followers on its YouTube channel, with 689,000 followers on Instagram. Each member has their individual accounts, with Scott Gaunson having 47,200 plus followers, Brett Stanford with 45,400 plus followers, and Herron with 27,200 plus followers. They have a dinosaur on their team. With their extreme experiments, it's no wonder the team needed extra hands at times, and hence the enlistment of a T-Rex named Rexy on the crew. This dinosaur is not only an official group member, but also serves as a test dummy in the group and has appeared in numerous videos, but mostly during their episodes held at Gravity Discovery Center. Aside from a T-Rex, they also employed a fourth member in their group who handles the camera work and post-production editing, known as Editor Jack, whose real name is Jack Wallace. Like Rexy, Editor Jack Gass also made a live appearance in some of their videos. Most prolific of them is when he exhibited his skills at speed cubing while riding a water slide at Aquaventure in Dubai. Their most viewed video so far has more than 58 million views. On October 13th, 2019, How Ridiculous uploaded a video titled Bowling Ball vs. Trampoline from 165-meter Dam. That became the group's most viewed episode of this day. The How Ridiculous crew dropped a bowling ball from the height of 165 meters, or approximately 541 feet, at the Luzzone Dam in Switzerland. few days later, they uploaded another video that garnered 16 million views, and in this episode, the guys dropped a giant metal dart onto a table of bulletproof glass from 45 meters up. The result of this experiment led to the dart being immersed almost perfectly halfway through the glass. The resulting image was unique and iconic that the group decided to salvage the sheet of glass as it were, wherein they later made a new table out of it, which is now housed at the Gravity Discovery Center as an attraction. They're Guinness World Record holders. Back on January 19, 2018, the group set a Guinness World Record wherein Herron shot a basketball from 201.42 meters or approximately 660.8 feet at the Malitsounian Falls in Lesotho, Africa. According to published reports, the filming took 2 days, and it seems one too many attempts were made to get that shot right, so it was pretty understandable how excited Herron was about achieving this goal. "I couldn't stop yelling, it was just so good," Herron explained after finishing the task. But this wasn't the only Guinness record the group has. They also set the world record for the world's longest golf putt at 120.6 meters or 396 feet, which was achieved by Brett Stanford in a video uploaded back on February 23, 2017. How Ridiculous has two ingredients to success. In an interview with Hello Social back in 2018, the group was asked what were their secrets to success. To this, the group answered two things: persistence and determination. Once we set our minds on achieving something, we simply don't give up, as evidenced by us spending 6 days attempting a world record basketball shot at Luzzone Dam earlier this year. Unlike the YouTuber of today who's in it for the likes and views, How Ridiculous crew started their channel to have fun, which they also named as an important ingredient to success. As YouTubers, we think it's really important to enjoy what you do regardless of how many likes, comments, views you get. A lot of people start a YouTube channel with a goal to get famous and do it as a job. For us, that simply wasn't true. We just loved hanging out and making the sort of videos we wanted to make. We left behind our jobs and went part-time without any real guaranteed income. To be honest, it was crazy, but also really exciting. We came to the place of realizing that we would rather try with the possibility of failure than look back in 10 years and wonder, what if? They share their ideas via WhatsApp. If there's one thing about technology, it catches up to us sooner or later. Like many others, the group makes it a habit to share any ideas they have in a WhatsApp group, no matter how ridiculous it may be. In this day and age where everybody did almost everything, it's impossible to keep track of what hasn't been done before, or if it has, what can they do to make it more interesting. We've got a WhatsApp group, and there have been many occasions where we're doing nothing, How Ridiculous related, but something just pops into our heads, so we'll throw it to the other guys in the thread so we don't forget it. The group told Hello Social. More often than not, a few days or weeks pass and we're out doing that very idea. They further added, a channel like ours needs constant creative out-of-the-box thinking to be successful, and fortunately, that seems to be something that comes pretty naturally to us. The best way to interact with their fans on YouTube is through the contests. Meeting your idol in real life is a dream to anyone, but since the pandemic broke out, we're confined to living life online as a means of social interaction. But way before this global health crisis occurred, the dudes of How Ridiculous have been interacting with fans in their own unique way, known as the contests. We also try to interact a lot with our fans. Probably the best example of that is our comment contest that we started doing in our videos in early 2017. Basically, we ask a simple question that could be related to the video or completely random, and we pick a correct best answer and pin a comment on YouTube. The first video we did it on got over 20,000 comments in a few days, whereas previously we were lucky to get to 1,000. This then led to probably our most well-known phrase in We'll Pin Ya. We even have it on merch now. And with that, we're concluding today's episode about the behind-the-scenes secrets you never knew about How Ridiculous. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching today's episode, and we'll see you at the next one.